Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I have my makeup half done already because I'm going to be reviewing my Zaron foundation and concealers. I got this last year, very late last year, and I've been using it since then. So I'm just going to be sharing what I think about them in this video. So I've done my eye part already, and I'm just going to go over to my face, and I'll be priming first with this primer. This is my regular primer here on this channel, you guys already know. Primer done. I'm going to be going in with my strobe cream. This one is from MAC. It's a sample size, as you can see. I'm just going to be applying this in the center of my face where I usually highlight, and then I'll be blending it out with my finger. Now to the reason we are here, and I'm going to be applying this with my brush. I've tried using a beauty blender to apply this foundation, and I just prefer using a brush because with the brush I can control how much of it I apply. Beauty blender just makes me feel like I'm like painting my face sort of. So with this, it's easier for me to control. So off the bat, this foundation matches my skin perfectly, as you can see. I'm not sure how it's appearing on camera, but in person it looks really nice, and it applies matte, which I really like. It's not the cakey kind of matte that makes my skin dry out. This is really good, and the coverage is actually very good as well. It's not very full coverage because I can still see some of my skin imperfection through the foundation, but it's something that I can work with. I really don't like full coverage foundations anyway. I like foundation that looks like skin, and this is really nice. So this is the part of my face where I have the foundation on, and this is without foundation. So as you can see, it's really nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish application now. So this is what a full face of foundation looks like, and I didn't even finish the amount I pumped out on my hand. Now I'm just going to, to finish it, I'm just going to go back and apply this in the areas that I have like imperfections. And this is it, guys. Really nice. Very nice. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight and contour. I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video. For highlighting, I'll be going in with the Zaron concealer as well, and this one is in medium, AC10 medium. So I'm just going to use this to highlight my face. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is not the first time that I'm using this product. So I know that this concealer dries really fast, so you have to be quick with going in to apply. With blending, you have to be really fast with going. You have to be really fast with blending it out. If not, it dries out. Now I'll be going in with my Color Pop translucent powder to set it. Now to contour, and I'll be using Zaron Cosmetics as well. This one is in AZ25 Nubian. I think this is the darkest shade they have, which is really disappointing because it's really not that dark. I'm just going to be using the both of the same beauty blender to blend it out. As you can see, the concealer really blends out with ease. Blends out really easily, which is one thing I love about it. To set my contour, I'll be going in with this powder in my face definer. So you see me do all the application. Now I'm just going to go ahead and rush through the orders and then be back with the finished look and to share my thoughts as well. So I'm back with the finished look, guys, and I'm going to be sharing my thoughts right now, and I'll be starting with the foundation. First, I'll be listing the things that I like about it and the things that I don't like about it off my head. I hope I don't forget anything though. So the first thing I like about this foundation is the price. It's really affordable, and then the shade match my skin perfectly, as you guys can see. So I like that about this. I'm sweating. There's no light. You guys should pardon the whole sweat if you can see it, but it's really bad, honestly. Very bad. So I like the price, the shade, it matches my skin perfectly, and I like the coverage as well, because I really don't like very cakey full coverage foundation. So the coverage of this foundation is something that I like very well. However, one of the things I don't like about it is the, how do I put this now, it applies matte, but it doesn't stay that way after a few hours. It becomes really oily. In fact, see my face already, like I've not had it on for like 30 minutes. I know it's really hot now and I'm sweating, but I did this on purpose so that I'll be able to show you guys what I actually mean. The foundation is like, it gets really oily, especially for people that have oily skin. So the areas of my face where I get oily usually becomes extra oily. The other sides stay good, but like the part of your face where you get oily gets really oily. Like I've not gotten this oily with some foundations that I've used, so I know it's the foundation and not the oil that my face is producing. So that's one thing I don't like about this foundation, and it breaks as well. So I can't wear this foundation out to a place where I know I'm going to be in a hot environment or anything. If you have really oily skin, I honestly don't think this is a foundation for you. And if you are a kind of person that moves around in this hot climate, we are in Nigeria, so the weather is always hot, so this foundation is really not suitable. But if I was going to be indoors, say moving from one air conditioned place to the other, then I'll probably wear this foundation. But for heavy duty stuff, this, I don't think this would work. I think that's all I have to say for this foundation, but I really like the fact that it is inexpensive, and for me, I use this as like an everyday foundation for work, because in my work I just have to be in one place all day, and it doesn't get really hot at work because I have like air conditioning in my office, so I can wear this for work. But to a party outside in the sun, I don't think I can go with this foundation. So that's all for the foundation, and it costs like it cost about 3,000. I don't remember the exact price because I got this sometime last year, but it didn't cost up to 4,000 naira, which is really nice. So it costs about 3,650 ish. I'm not sure. If I confirm the price, I'll leave it in the description box. Moving over to the concealers, the first thing I like about it as well is the price. These things cost about 1,200 or maybe 1,002 or 3, but it was not up to 1,500. I don't think it was up to that, which is really really nice. And for the quality of this concealer, I like that price point is just a steal. So I love the price of this thing. And what else I like about it? I actually like the coverage as well. It is not very full coverage, but it is buildable, which is nice, because with highlighting you want to apply as little as possible and then build from there. So I like that about this. For the things I don't like about it, the first thing I would say is the applicator, which is what you would notice immediately you use it. It comes with like a very tiny, I don't know if you can see, like the applicator is tiny, almost like an eyeliner kind of applicator, and this thing, it just doesn't work for me. I would have preferred it came with like maybe a thicker applicator. Another thing I don't like about this concealer is the speed at which it dries. So like I mentioned in the video, I used this one time and I applied the concealer and decided to fix my lashes before going into blend, and by the time I go back to blending, it was like stiff, concrete stiff. It couldn't even move. So that is one thing I really don't like about this concealer. It dries really really quick, which is something you don't want for your under eye area, because it makes it cake. But if you are able to blend it fast and set before it dries out, then it's fine. But if you don't do that, this thing dries out badly. Another thing I don't like is the shade range. This is the darkest shade, and I really don't even like it for contour. Like, it's not dark enough for me. I know there are people that like subtle contour. I do subtle contour most of the time, but when I want to go really really chiseled, this would not work. And this is the darkest shade that they have. And like I mentioned in the video, like, we are in Nigeria, half of us, we are black. Like, I don't understand how they came up with this as their darkest shade, but it's all good. I have a feeling that they are going to expand, because Zaron is like a growing brand and they are coming up with new stuff, so I'm hoping that they expand their shade of concealers as well. One thing I forgot to mention that I liked about this concealer is ease at which it blends out. I think I mentioned it in the video as well. It's really really easy to blend, which I really really love about the concealer. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on the Zaron concealer and foundation. If you've tried any of these products before, let me know in the comment section. Did you like it? What did you like about it? What did you dislike about it? Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a discussion down there. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.